And so we understand that we have visual learners who learn by seeing, we have auditory learners who learn by hearing, and kinesthetic learners who learn by being involved. At a boss, when I first started working, the day after I graduated high school, right, 33 years ago, he said, tell me, I'll forget. Show me, I'll remember. Involve me, I'll learn. Well, I had to make the adjustment as a coach because I understood at certain times I'm showing a play, but unless a player is involved, they don't know what's going on. I can say something, but unless I show it or write it or involve them. And so if a student doesn't understand, students sit in class all the time and they're confused. They sit in practice and they're confused because they're not being taught by the way that they learn, but they don't even understand how they learn to be able to express, hey, I'm not getting it this way. I learn better this way. Coach P, Coach Lewis, can you draw this up real quick instead of just telling me on the sideline because I'm not processing it that way? Well, as coaches, we got a lot of things that we have to manage. So we may not be paying attention to that. So I tell my athletes and students, you got to participate in your own rescue. Like you got to help me help you, right? Yep. So this is the first step, learning and understanding what type of learner you are. And so Coach Lewis, again, Coach P, you all said this with all the distractions. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment, right? That's Waldo Emerson, right? Can we be ourselves in the world? Social media is trying to get us to be something different. Now, here's the kicker. We have 36,000 thoughts a day, roughly, as high-performing adults. Teenagers, younger adults have about 20, 25. But 80% of these thoughts are negative. And 95% of these thoughts are repetitive. So our subconscious, right,